men laugh at other men who take women that they've been with serious. It's like, but you got what?
Had that.
Been there, done that. Other women may try to say that same type of time. Oh, babe, I've had that. No, babe, you ain't had them like this, though. It's in a man's nature to desire a woman or to desire women. It's in your innate nature to be like, dang, she look good. Why your woman is there? That's in a man's nature to just be like, yo, she is a good looking woman. That's not to say that you want to pursue her. Now, a woman may say the same thing and says, that dude looks good. Cool. The thing that makes any woman valuable is her being a virtuous woman. If Peter, Paul, and Patrick can say that they done been with your woman, that value has went down.
Right.
This is what we call a double standard.
It is.
Because if Patricia, Pam, and Pauletta been with your dude, your man has more value. Why? They look at you as to say, you got something that they wanted.
Right.
A purse,
Right.
a car, an outfit,
Right.
a house. No. This is really what's gonna the life. When Pam, Pauletta, Patricia see that you got a man that they was with, but you got the good version. Now I'm gonna give you a same example. With Paul, Peter, John, and Jabbar. If they see me with the girl that all of them hit, I'm the laughing stock.
Of course.
That's the point that I was just trying to make. Like, 3 girls, 3 men, same situation, that's the double standard. Am I saying that this is okay? No, I'm just giving you an example of.
How do we change this, though?
It will never, see, that's the thing, when you start hearing online, it will never change. Double standards are here to stay from BC
Till end of time.
to afterlife.
After time.
Double standards are here. They're not going anywhere. There's certain things that women can do that men could never. There's things that men could do that women could never. It's just here.
Taking a woman to dinner for the first date is crazy work in 2025. And
At this point, ladies, you're telling the men that they can't take you on coffee dates and they also can't take you on dinner dates. What do you want them to do? Go grocery shopping with you? You want him to bring you along when he's going on his hunting trip with the boys? What do you want? I'm sorry, I did cut her off. What she ends up saying is that women are not acclimated enough, that like it's too much of a shock to be thrown into a dinner date. Like it's too overwhelming, it's too much. I'm sorry, what do you think it feels like to men? Like they're the ones that have all the pressure on them to do all of the right things and plan the date, pay for the date, whether it's dinner or coffee. Dating is uncomfortable. You are sitting across from a stranger trying to get to know them. It's awkward. But I think that the people that do it best is that they don't care about these little things. They're not going to nitpick exactly what kind of date you picked for the first date. What they care about more is getting to know you as a person. Because men know if that woman is so nitpicky on the exact date that he picks, that if what he chooses to offer up as a first date actually keeps that woman from wanting to continue to get to know him, yeah, I don't think that's a loss. I think that's a win.
And ladies, stop dating men based on what other women think. There is no reason why you should be dismissing a man that you already like because your friends think that he's not tall enough, or cute enough, or funny enough, or impressive enough. Y'all have been treating dating like it's some kind of competition to find the most conventionally attractive person that's also interested in you. And that's not what it is. If that's your mindset, you're treating men like a purse or an accessory, just something to compliment you while they stand there and do nothing. It's giving trophy wife, but in reverse. How did y'all reverse misogyny? Dating is supposed to be about finding someone who you enjoy spending time with, who cherishes you and loves you and respects you, as opposed to finding somebody that every time they walk into a room, your friends say, "Dang, girl, you did that." Why would that matter to you? Your relationship does not require group approval of any kind. The only opinion that matters is your own. Do you feel safe? Do you feel loved? Do you feel cherished? Everything else is noise. Because at the end of the day, your friends are not dating him. You are. Either you like him or you don't.
It can't be. Men will forever be the prize because it's not enough of them to go around. They will forever be the prize because it's not enough of them to go around. When you have women that will hurt one another just to be with somebody else's man, when you have women who will cheat with their sister's husband, you have women who will cheat with their best friend husband because they're lonely. You'll have cousins who will cheat with their own cousin's husband because they're lonely. This is why I tell y'all the sisterhood is not real. You'll be minding your business with your husband. You doing well. Everything is going well. But you have your own best friend that's jealous of you because your husband does everything that you want him to do when it comes to financial stability, when it comes to you having a covering, a strong covering. You understand? She jealous of you, but she'll sit up the entire, I'm happy for you, girl. I'm happy for you. But at the same time, scoping out your man. At the same time, giving you bad information about your man. At the same time, telling you, oh, I saw him somewhere. She didn't really see him anywhere. See, I want y'all to understand something. Just because you lay on your back and open your legs, okay, that doesn't mean that you're the prize, baby. That doesn't mean that you're the prize. I want you to understand this. Every woman lays on their back and open their legs. See, older women will get in here and tell y'all that, you'll be able to find a man in your 40s and 50s and 60s. You'll be able to get boyfriend applications in your 60s and this and that. And this is the uncomfortable truth. That's not real. It's very rare that these things happen.
And just a heads up for 2026, playing hard to get does not work anymore. That advice was perfect for a time when people had less options, less access to other people, less money, less opportunities. That is not now. Now people have the internet, we have everybody that we can talk to, so there is no point in running and chasing after somebody that doesn't appear to want you. This goes for both men and women, by the way. Nobody's chasing you. As soon as somebody expresses interest, you tell them, I think we should just be friends. You better mean it, because no one is going to check and make sure that you're serious. Healthy dating in 2026 looks like communication, effort, consistency on both ends. And if you have any type of problem with that, feel free to thank feminism.
I make enough money.
That should be enough for y'all to know in what direction this video is headed. But you know what? I had to see it, so do y'all. Viewer discretion is advised.
To pay all of my bills, take trips, spoil myself. Why in the world would I give my time to a man that wants me to go half? Get out of my face.
Sweetheart, it would make a lot of sense for you to find a man that can go half, because then that 100 that you were paying, right, you can keep half to yourself. Now, although this is basic math, for whatever reason, it's going over a lot of y'all heads, and I don't understand why. And although everyone should understand and know that a relationship is more than just money, but that's the point you brought up, so that's what I'm going to address. From a mathematical standpoint, you joining forces with someone else or someone going half with whatever it is that you're already paying is a benefit to you. Follow me here. 2 incomes will always be better than 1. Being able to save 50% of your income instead of not being able to save it at all will always be better. So finding someone that you can coexist with comfortably, knowing that he always has his side of the rent, will always be a benefit to you. Those trips that you say you be going on, you can double it next year because you got more money to spend. I will never understand why y'all bring up the concept of money, but don't be willing or ready to spend it. Literally catch a whole attitude and feel disrespected and somewhat offended that a man asks you to spend the money that you brought up in the conversation. Make it make sense. Some of you women in 2025 are the richest broke people I know. Because what is the point of money if it's not going to be spent? What is it? It's just a piece of paper at that point. Got on here and told us about how great your life is, which in turn we all know is cap, because if it was true that you were living this great life, you would never get online to tell us about it. Happy people don't spend time trying to convince people that they're happy. So very indirectly, this is your admission of guilt, wanting a partner. But what you're ultimately trying to tell us is, hey, I can't get the man that I want, Whether that be because of my character or the money I make, I'm not sure, you can specify. However, you need to look within, and once you do, you'll find all the answers to your issues. But even with all that I just said, I know she ain't gonna listen to me because I am just a normal guy. Y'all keep your change.
Kim was talking about the different distinctions and really the double standard between, if there's been a woman, because a lot of women have this complaint, but if there's been a woman that's been with a lot of men, then it's not seen as valuable. But if the man has been with a lot of women, then that was seen as valuable. And, a lot of times these women, they look and say, yeah, she has what I want. Essentially, because a lot of women, a lot of modern women they're kind of lazy, right? They're kind of lazy. They don't want to do the work. I see him treating you right. I see him doing good for you. He bought you that Mercedes. He bought you that bag. Must be a good guy. I want to get a piece of him, right? And so you get his attention at first. He must be good. And and this is what happens. A lot of these modern women, they start off as the side piece, only wanting sex. That's what they want. They talk about, let me back up, because a man, they get sex from the man and they want sex from the man because he's doing things that they would want a man to do for her. So that's a turn on for her. That's arousing her. So the next thing is, I'm lusting after him. I really want him in that way because he's doing things for her that I would want done for me. And so we have that connection, and this is what we do because I see him performing in that manner. And I think over time, because I've given him my body, then over time, if that's how far I want to go with it, then some women just want to be the side chick and they just want, the affair. But over time, I'll have him for myself because I'm so good in that department. And then over time, I will show him who I actually am, and I will be the more valuable person. And then he will leave his wife because I have shown him more value, and I have therefore won the sweepstakes for the high value man.
But these chicks is really wondering why men don't approach them.
Are you guys single?
Yes, sadly.
So you are meeting guys at bars and clubs, and they are coming up and talking to you?
No. Guys do not come up to me. I don't know who's teaching y'all, but
that part. Would you prefer that guys walked up to you?
Yes, but it depends.
It's gotta be a good line. It's gotta be a good line.
Yeah.
Really strong.
I think a guy walking up to you talking about, hi, how are you? My name is Joe. Yeah. What's good? Is a good line.
Yes.
Like, what's good? Yeah. Then what's your name?
If they notice that you're interested, if we're making eye contact across the room or something, if a random guy just comes up to you out of nowhere and you weren't giving him the signs that you wanted him to, that can be.
At this point, I don't know what to say about the dating market. They want guys to come up to them, but at the same time, they got videos online saying that men, that they're creeps, they don't want to be approached by men, we don't need men in this world. And then on the other hand, they want to be approached and they're wondering why. You're with your friend, we keep thinking, we're gonna go up there, be called a creep, or your friend's gonna speak nah, she don't want you, or if I buy you a drink, I gotta buy her a drink. The expectations are ridiculous. At this point, the women should just come up to the men if you like it, if you like me, just say what's up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gotta give you the signs. Oh, it depends. If my back is turned, don't come up to me. There's so much, you gotta climb up so many hills just to get a number. And I don't even know who this lady is at the bottom, just freaking, what's good? What's good? That's a good line. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And the other chick, he got to come with a good line. Why can't I just be hey, what's up? I saw you from across the room. I'm Jay, blah, blah, blah. It's never that simple. You know what I'm saying? Having to buy your friends drinks or hear scrutiny from them if they don't like me. They speak for the chick that you trying to talk to. It's a mess, man. It's not even the same no more. And it's not even worth it, honestly. And nowadays, you could buy from a chick for less than what dinner costs with no commitment if you look hard enough. So I don't know what these chicks talking about. Things gotta change if you want shit to go back to old. These women ain't even traditional women, so there's no point about being a traditional man. And that pretty much sums it up. When you out there dating, you need a sign for even me to think about coming up to you just to make you turn around here.
If you do not train yourself to listen to your man before he marries you, you will struggle to listen to him even when you are married. A lot of women, they wonder why they are still not married. It is simply because you do not know how to listen. Marriage does not teach you submission. It rather exposes the rebellion that is already on the inside of you. Whenever you do not listen to that person, that man you are currently with, you are communicating resistance and rebellion to him. Men will not tell you that they are testing you, but they are testing you each and every time he asks you to do something. It's even in the silliest requests that he might ask you to do. And whenever you refuse to do that thing he asks you to do, it might be changing the way you speak, the way you dress, how you show up, how you speak to him. Something as simple as, please go and do this, and you choose not to do it. Or maybe you talk about how before he came into your life, nobody told you what to do. Now he just can't come and tell you what to do. What you're communicating to that man is, I will never submit to you. I will never listen to you. And I am the queen of my own world. And men don't want a woman who is going to compete with their authority. You need to understand that most women who fail to listen, they struggle with a controlling spirit, a spirit that always wants to be in charge, have things go their way, tit for tat. If he does this, I'm also going to do it. A lot of women, you might not know this, that man that you're currently with, he might have already disqualified you as his wife because you have failed all the listening tests, the submission tests that he has put you under. So you do not wait for the ring to listen to him. You listen to him even before the ring, because that's what will prove your ability to submit to that man.
I think that's deeply concerning is that like all of the older women, when I say older, like 50 plus, are strongly passionate about younger women, 20s, 30s, not getting married. It's like you can see your future and they're telling you exactly what...
You know what I find interesting? When you listen to married women speak about marriage and married men speak about marriage, this is typically what they say, right? The man usually says, she's always nagging and nothing I ever do is good enough, right? And then you listen to a woman who's married and she complains about the marriage and she always says he doesn't do enough. Now, y'all remember that lady who got on here and who was complaining about how she almost divorced her husband because he didn't put the dishes in the dishwasher after coming home from work? But here's the thing. She stayed at home. Right? And then you hear this other topic about if your husband got off of a 12-hour shift, right? 12-hour shift at work. She feels like she should be able to hand the baby over to her husband after he gets home from his 12-hour shift, because she wants time to relax. Now, everybody's saying, well, he still needs to be a father. Okay, cool. Let's switch the roles. Let's say you were working a 12-hour shift at the factory, at the warehouse, at the construction site, right? You get home after 12 hours. Your husband is a stay-at-home father. When you walk through the door, your husband hands you a baby. Sounds silly, doesn't it? Because it's silly. He works for 12 hours, sleeps for 8. 12-hour work, sleep 8. That's 20 hours out of 24. He has 4 hours to himself. And 2 of those is getting ready for work, going to work, and coming back. So dude has 2 hours. 2 hours. And you can't even give him 30 minutes when he walks through the door? I know what the problem is. Women are never content. Like, there's never enough. Like, they never have enough. That's why men always complain, nothing I ever do is enough. Women will complain, he's the greatest man I've ever met. He's great, but it's still not enough. Listen to what a woman who's been married complains about. It's always she wants what? More. What does a married man complain about? It's never enough. So yes, you could be completely miserable in your marriage if you don't learn contentment.
If I plan all the dates that me and my man go on, and I plan all the trips, and I plan our future, and I plan everything that we have going on, and all he has to do is hand me some money or hand his car to me, what has he done as a leader? Because in a relationship between a man and a woman, the man is the leader. He is the head. Okay?
Right. What has he done as a leader to be intentional, to put forth effort, to initiate? What has he done? It sounds more like instead of you being in the passenger seat and him driving, you're driving, he just put the gas in the car.
Gentlemen, this here is exhibit A of why you should never marry or date a slow woman. She just minimized the gas in the car. Like the car can still drive anywhere on that planning list that she put together without gas. She just minimized the finances, the funds, that without it, what she has listed here are only hopes and dreams. This is actually something equivalent to what happens in a lot of relationships. They're just chicks out there who, when they run out of things to complain about, they come up with this. Beware. Because this is what's going to happen. You're going to get in a relationship with this type of woman if you don't really pay attention and take heed to what I'm saying. And you're going to be trying to explain to her why this sounds stupid. You don't want that, right? You don't want to have slow conversations. Slow down so she can keep up with the logic and say, so let's walk you through this. Do you think a leader has more responsibility? She say, yeah. So do you think that more responsibility means harder work? Yeah. So is it safe to say that funding the trip is harder than making the list and deciding where we should go and what activities we're going to do when we get there? No, I think that's the hardest. Okay, then you fund the trip. Come on. Slowness. Beware. Don't do it to yourself.
And I think, kind of going to back to the clip where Sensei Jay was reviewing a couple of young ladies. I think they're relatively pretty. I think there was a few ladies in there. One was older. And the two young ladies, relatively pretty, I'd say. But they're asking why guys aren't approaching. And you can already tell that they think that they're too much, right? Even, if I look just a little bit good, that's it. You can't tell me anything. And that's what happens with a lot of modern women. You can't tell them anything. There ain't nothing that they can do wrong in their eyes, and they think that's the way that everybody else sees them. But I think the older lady said, it used to be that men would come up and say, hey, how are you doing? I think that's a good line. And they finally said, yeah, that is a good line. If he's attractive. Well, you have to understand, and this is what modern women don't really understand. I want a man to approach me. I want the man that I want to approach me. Right. But you don't think that just like you were going out for a job, you're going to different companies and you're saying, I can offer my services. And these companies get so many applicants and they have to sift through the applicants to see which one they find worthy. Sometimes they pick a bad candidate, but it's their decision. Y'all are not even doing that. Y'all are just saying only qualified candidates that I think are qualified. Come and approach me. Come and talk to me. Oh, and by the way, we're not even going to give a job description. Just if you know, you know. Well, I don't know. How would I know? I'm not about to guess either. That's the way that modern women think. That's the way they act. And that's why they're getting the results that they're getting.
Men do a lot to be better men. And they're not told to keep a woman. But women are trying to prove that they don't need a man. But it's like the opposite.
Because when we get money so that we can take on dependence. I can have a family. I can have kids. When women get money, it's for your independence. I don't need a man. I don't need this. I can buy my own house. But if you do that, you take away his need. If you got the house, the car, and he has no purpose for that relationship. So he will not have the vigor it takes to make sure that the relationship is abundant, joyous, and in harmony. He doesn't have the joy.
He can provide emotional intelligence.
It don't work like that. You can't tell a man what's intrinsically important to him just because you want it to be important. When you take away, that's why so many successful women are single. That's why. And I'm not saying that their decision was right or wrong. I am saying that they're devoid of being able to pair bond with the kind of man they want. And if they're gonna successfully pair bond or have a half a chance at it, they gotta date down.
Provide me loyalty, I can finance myself.
A man don't operate like that. If a man is a man, we're natural teachers. So if we're not trying to teach you what we know, we really don't like you. That's the quickest way to see if a man.
What does that got to do with loyalty?
I just said men don't work like that.
Right.
I started off with that. That platitude means nothing to a man. You can repeat it, regurgitate it, and put it on your picture 3 times and your story, and the man still ain't gonna resonate with, I can buy my own car, give me loyalty. No. Intrinsically, we have to feel needed and necessary to the relationship. You came having everything. You don't listen. You have an attitude and you think your accolades, your success, and your bank account makes us an equal.
Yeah,
and it does not.
I asked, what does that have to do with loyalty? I didn't say she's got an attitude, she's got this. No, what if she's in her feminine and she just wants loyalty?
The way a man sees loyalty ain't necessarily the way a woman sees loyalty, because we're hardwired differently. If he cannot build with her and further build her up, that relationship will end 1 year from now, 6 months from now, 3 years from now. If he cannot come in and build with you, build you up, further his provision and get you on his page, the relationship won't work unless you date down. You have to date down, because those are where the betas are.
The best thing a woman can do for a man is to let him be a man.
Y'all want to know the real reason why no one likes to club anymore and why clubbing culture is dead? Well, surprise, surprise, the reason is men, but let me tell you why. As it's been established, men aren't real men nowadays. They don't like being gentlemen, they don't like being courteous, and they don't like women very much. The other day, me and my friends were at a beach club and we were at the bar waiting to buy our drinks because, you know, we're strong, independent women and we don't want men to buy our drinks, but if someone offers, why not? So these 2 men come up to one of my friends and they go, hey, like, do you mind if we cut in line? We're just getting 2 drinks. Whoa, wait. We've been waiting here. Sure, you guys can cut us in line, like, but are you guys gonna get us our drinks? He was just like, no. And then I was like, oh. So then why the did you ask? Move then. What happened to ladies first? What happened to class? And then this man has the audacity to try hitting on my friend who didn't even buy her a drink. What makes you think you could talk to her? All of these men will get in and they'll just stand there. They won't even dance. They'll just stand there and just look at women. Just being full on monitoring spirits. Like, just stood there like, oh no, the girls should come up to us. No. Men will go out in big groups and they won't get tables. They won't buy bottles. A lot of these clubs aren't making money anymore. So now a lot of them are charging girls too. The reason why you're still open is because we are in your establishment. 9 times out of 10, when we come out, it's not fun anymore anyways. So why the are we spending money to not even have fun? That's why I think clubbing culture is done. I'm more of like a lounge, you know, speakeasy type girl now. We're not doing that in 2025 anymore.
Where are the passport bros? You know, I was waiting for y'all to come back with wedding rings, you know, show off the beautiful women that you found. And because there was quite a few of y'all that was on this app talking junk, but I haven't seen none of that. I mean, you were so quick to boast about finding a woman that wasn't American. Well, what's up? Where are the wedding photos?
It's too many. They won't even stop. Apologize.
I'm saying, she asked, so we had to provide. I'm just saying. Okay, all right. The biggest, they've been tuning in.
Yo, stop calling this phone. I don't know what the you are. Listen what I'm saying though. Stop calling this phone. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. I don't know the is this. Nah, listen what I'm saying though. I'm not gonna go back and forth with this shit. Stop calling this number. I'm block this number, bro. Shit, listen.
I'm sorry.
Later, who No, who's this? Who's this, bro? Be honest, though. Who's this?
I'm going through a lot right now. Please, just
Lena, who's this keep calling your phone like that? Talking to your lady like, who's this, Lena? No, I'm talking to you. Who's this?
I just leave me alone, please. Like, you're putting a lot of pressure on me.
I'm putting pressure on you now. Wow. Wow. Some random dude calling my wife's phone. I'm putting pressure on you. This better be a joke, Lena.
That's because you told me. You said you didn't want to be with me. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do as a person? You said you didn't want to be with me anymore.
I did not say that. So you tell me that we have a fight. You move on already.
But that's what you was telling me. I had no choice. Like, I was going through like a super heartbreak. You told me you didn't want to be with me.
Selena, you are
What do you want me to do? I don't have anyone. That was before.
So you move on. We argue about a fight for like a week. You move on already?
No, I'm not saying.
I don't know, but I genuinely do not like men. Like, I genuinely don't. And this is not coming from a place of hurt or bitterness, because honestly, nobody did to me. Nobody did anything to me, I promise you. But I literally couldn't imagine being in a relationship right now with a man. Like, I couldn't imagine it. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to cook for you. I don't want to pour into you. I don't want to text you all day. I don't want to pretend like I care about what you ate. I genuinely don't want anything to do with pouring into a man at this point in my life. And
why?
It's not coming from a place of hurt. I'm not a lesbian. I don't like women. I just genuinely don't like men. I don't know if it's due to the fact that the species of men that are out there right now are just not hitting on it. But I just get so irritated when a man even speaks to me. Like, why the fuck are you talking to me? Why are you looking at me?
The only reason why she's saying that is because she see other women on the internet doing it. That's the only reason. If you're not a lesbian and guys haven't done anything to you, then why would you hate them? It just doesn't make any sense.
You ain't brought no value to me.
Trying to get to know me.
Because you already talking about money. That's like me saying, well, you can give me some head then. So come do that.
I'm good.
Okay, so you leave.
No.
What you mean? No, I don't want you in my car. It's pointless. I'm not spending no you. I'm not taking you shopping. I'm not doing that.
You can, though, if you wanted to.
You keep talking about I can. I'm telling you what I'm not doing, though. I can do a lot of things. I can do whatever I want. But I'm not doing it. I need you to hear me clearly.
All right, so then pay some of my bills.
How about you get out? How about we start there? You don't. I don't want you in this car.
You got money.
You wasting my time.
How am
I got money that I worked hard for. Why would I waste it on you?
If you're getting to know me.
Why would I pay your bills for what? Why? Well, tell me why a random stranger that you just met should pay your bills.
Stranger that you was trying to talk
to. It doesn't matter.
And I'm giving you time of day.
Tell me why a stranger you just met should pay your bills.
Because if you got money, why not?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I got money. Pay your bills.
I do, but if I can get the help from somebody that I'm getting to know, why not?
You're not getting to know me, because I don't want to get to know you no more. Go, digger. You can get out. You can let yourself out. Go home and think about what you did. Crazy, bro. The audacity that these females be having, bro, is just insane, bro. The fact that they be begging like this is wild, bro. I'm tired of that. Bro. We gonna keep on exposing us, bro. All 2025. Y'all know what it is with me. Subscribe to the channel.
And, you watch some of these clips, and I think some of them, it's a skit or it's a prank or something like that. But modern women actually think like this. You're a total stranger. It'll be the same thing as you being offended when a man asks you, what are we doing tonight? Are you going home with me tonight? Okay, then split the bill, right? It'll be that same scenario where you're like, I ain't like that. I don't get down like that. And you would want him to respect that. But you guys don't seem to understand how ludicrous it is when you want a man to pay your bills off rip and he don't know you. When you want a man to get you an Uber Black or an Uber XL off rip and he don't know you, right? Y'all want the biggest option, the best option. Oh, well, we're already starting off on a great foot. He's really courting me and he's doing the best for me. The man doesn't really know you. Why would he do that? Y'all are just trying to see if you know each other. That's it. Come on, guys. Y'all are doing too much. Y'all want a traditional man that I want him to wine me. I want him to dine me. I want to do this. I want to do that. Back in the day, they weren't going out to these super ultra expensive places. They were going out for ice cream. They were going out for a hamburger. Granted, to be fair, back in the day when you didn't really have a lot of, restaurants up, then, a hamburger could be seen as a treat. Going out for ice cream, well, ice cream is a little bit lower, right? But it could be seen as a treat. But it was still affordable, right? You didn't break the bank going to some of these uppity and swanky places. There's always in every generation, in every era, a place that's a little bit nicer, that costs a little bit more, always. And the problem is modern women never want to go for the moderate. They always want to go for the best plan. And that doesn't make sense to a whole lot of men.
But they look at you. Why is it so many niggas here? Yes, staring me down. Yeah. Not one single word though. Like you're eyeing me. Like down. I know you want me. I know you want me back. But you're just too scared to come up. I don't like that. Be a man. Be a man and come up to me and say something.
Yeah.
Why are we just looking? Are you a girl or a boy? Let me know. They like boys.
I knew the tactic was going to get thrown in at some point in time in that video. But for the young lady that's trying to wonder, why ain't they coming up to me? Like, why aren't they saying anything? Sweetheart, yeah, I asked for this. I got online every day and told us how much I don't like men approaching y'all. Every day. Oh, you don't believe me? Watch.
It's nothing worse than having a bad day. And then some random man approach you. Just all in your face.
I'm pretty vocal on my platform about how I really dislike when men I don't know approach me in public and try to proposition me, hit on me, compliment me, etc.
Don't talk to me.
Silent?
I hate it when guys approach me at bars. I hate just talking to guys. I
hate
it. I'm in an era where I hate when men talk to me. Maybe that's an era that I'm always in.
Of course.
I say it out loud.
Interesting. I've never seen a group of people complain about something so much online and then they actually get what they've been complaining about and then they complain about that. I swear you can't make this up. Man, y'all keep the change.
I don't know why I have so many men in a tizzy, but I've been married twice. I already understand dynamics. I can't be living with a man who doesn't pay bills because I will not respect him. Y'all don't have to respect that, but I know me. I know that if a man is not paying my bills, he can't tell me. Your best bet is to leave me alone. It's not going to work. I need to be in a dynamic where it is balanced. My man needs to be paying the bills. That's it. That's the only way it will work for me.
I respect this sister all because she said that's the only way it will work for her. As a whole, most men can't pay all the bills. You know what I mean? With inflation and the average, like I said, the average apartment is $2,000. And the average car note is $750 in utilities and groceries through the roof. The average man can't pay all the bills. Now, that's how it is for her. But at the same time, she said she's been married twice and divorced twice. So maybe your standards are a little too high and maybe you can help that man pay some of these bills.
If your boyfriend complains about doing normal boyfriend tasks, it's a huge red flag and you should know now.
No, dear. Now, believe it or not, there are actually still quite a large number of women that genuinely believe in stereotypical gender roles. However, I must point out that this usually only applies to when they're in a relationship, and more pointedly, it only applies to the men. They believe that if they're in a relationship with a man, that the man should be performing all the stereotypical chores that would fall to a gentleman, such as taking out the trash, building things, lifting heavy objects, and taking care of the car. Yet many of these women, because they mistakenly call themselves feminists, mostly because they don't understand the definition of the term, would be very upset if someone insinuated that they should be performing stereotypical women's tasks, such as cooking and cleaning. So why is gender roles okay in one situation, but yet not in another?
What's your age?
24. 22.
If I was your man, what would I need to pay for you?
Pay for?
Nothing. Nothing.
So you're not expecting me to pay for dates if we went out?
Expect? I don't have expectations for anybody. I also don't have expectations. I do think it shows character. Actions, yeah, definitely. It's not about the money. It's just about like how you treat us.
So I could be your boyfriend and not be able to afford taking you out on dates, and you'd still stick it with me through thick and thin.
If you're a good person, that's all that matters. It's the chemistry's there. There's some people with loads of money and they treat their girlfriends like so.
Does that mean I don't have to pay for your hair or your nails either?
No, I've never had somebody pay for my hair and nails. Me neither.
So for a first date, if I said let's just go for a walk in the park, you'd be fine with that too?
Yeah. I prefer a walk in the park than a dinner for the first date. Definitely. I think it's more casual and laid back, and you can actually get to know the person. Listen, as long as you're waking up every morning and going to work, that's the kind of man I need.
I just got home from a date. We were going to an event and dinner. We did not make it to dinner. He just dropped me off at home. I'm back home. I've been gone for an hour and 15 minutes. I'm back home. And I have a friend coming to pick me up right now. I just asked him to take me home. You know the amount of times I have wanted to do that while on a date and I didn't, and I just sat there and grinned and bared it. A guy does something or says something or is something that I just don't jive with, and I stick around because it's the polite thing to do. No more of that, girls.
Why is this a video? You're 39 years old, honey. 39 years old, you're making a video about this? You're not some like 23-year-old dim-witted TikToker. At least we hope not, right? That you're not in that mindset. 39 years old. And you know what? If you looked back in time and you went back, say, I don't know, 30 years. At 39, a woman would have, be married, have a couple of kids and a dog. Would be an adult.
What's wrong with me molding my wife to please me?
She's not a seasoned woman. She doesn't
want that.
Know already.
We don't want that.
Those younger women, those girls don't know themselves already. Men want those women because they're able to mold them. Absolutely. And you can teach them and tell them what to do and how to do it, when to do it, and what to do.
No.
With us older women, we've been there, done that. We already know ourselves.
We don't want women that we have to battle your past for. If I get me a younger woman with less experience, why can't a alpha man mold his wife to be that wife to make him happy? This is why we date younger women. They don't have those experiences, those trauma decisions that you've been through your whole life that's keeping your guard up from me. Because I hate the notion that women always try to make it seem like men are semi-predators because we want a pure woman. This is what we want. Y'all can't get mad at us for wanting what we want.
Women, when they go on the first date, I have to pay $100 to get my nails done.
Oh my God.
Extra $100 to get my toes done. My hair needs to be done. My makeup needs to be done. I'm still paying that much. Like I say, it takes a lot of work for
divide that by the amount of men that you go on the date with, though. You don't buy new makeup and go and get your hair done every time you go on a date. So if a woman is and she's going on a date with like 20 men per week, divide 20 by 200, that's like $10.
Honestly, men don't give a about your fake nails. Men don't care. That's a woman thing.
Like personal experience, a man literally was like, "You don't have your nails done?"
Well, he's
yeah, that's so oh my gosh.
Would he still you?
I mean, yeah, but
okay.
Apparently he's gay, so no.
If you were to actually like have a genuine conversation with most men, have clean nails. Don't have like dirt under your nails. By the way, that should be the case for men too. Don't have dirty nails, but like the fake, like show us your nails. Show us your nails.
Lovely.
Men don't give a shit about that.
I got to tell you, I can't air for your number.
For what?
Because I guess she like you now and want to talk to you. I mean, don't you like her?
No. I used to like her. No, back in the day.
Okay, so what's the difference now?
Well, now she got kids.
Okay, what does that mean?
She didn't want to talk to me before she got kids. Why she want to talk to me now?
Oh, so you one of them type of dudes. Okay.
What type of dude is that?
The type of dude that ain't man enough to talk to a woman because they got kids.
Man enough?
Yes.
Well, first off, it has nothing to do with her having kids. It's why she has kids.
Oh. So just because we're not with our baby fathers, we don't deserve to be happy, huh?
We? What is
yes, we. Don't you got a nephew? Ain't I a single mother? Yeah, we.
First off, did I say all single moms? I don't think I said all single moms. I'm talking about a specific group of single moms.
Okay, baby, well, explain to me. I'm waiting to hear this.
Okay. So,
You have women out here who, when they was younger, they had a certain type of guy. A certain type, whether he was a hood dude, street dude, gangster, whatever the case it was. She had a certain type of dude. Let that dude hurt her, cheat on her, all these things. And consistently got pregnant by these dudes, had they babies. Now, that guy that she overlooked when she was younger, the guy that wasn't good enough, wasn't acceptable when she was younger, oh, now she wants that guy to be the guy to accept her for who she is now. Accept all her past issues, her being broken, her trust issues, her insecurities, and also trust and accept her kids and her. Nah, she'll be alright. Nah, she'll be cool. No, go back to your type. Your type got you. Your type got you. Don't expect the guy that Gene want to talk to be the guy to come save you. I don't like this one.
You know, it's not to say that when you get a younger woman that there's not going to be frustrations, because there's definitely going to be a learning curve there. So I think you have to be ready for that if you do have a younger woman, because she just doesn't know. She's not as mature as maybe that older lady is. She doesn't have as many experiences. But like he said, we would like to mold her. No, you like to control her. This and no, that's not really it. It's when you, as a bitter woman, like you're bitter, right? Maybe not all women, but a lot of these modern women are bitter. They're angry at the world. They might be thriving in business and stuff like that, but it's hard. Like he said, you have to battle them. You have to go back and forth with them. So it's hard to get a word in edgewise and say, okay, let's go over here. We're doing this. We ain't doing that, this and that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I got to come better. I got to come more correct. And I've done my research. We're doing this. I still don't like it. And so it's not really, we're in this together. It's more so you're following my lead because I'm the one who's going to catch an attitude. And men are like, I don't want to deal with that. And so I'm just going to go with somebody that says, even though you're probably going to have to teach her a little bit more, hey, we're about to go this way. I think this is the best way. After some research and to talk to it, I think we should go this way. What do you think? Well, you know, I'm okay with whatever you say. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you putting your trust in me, but what do you think? I want to know what you think. Well, yeah, I'm okay with that. I would say we should look out for X, Y, and Z. And in my experience, I've come across this. Okay, I didn't think of that. Well, let me go back and do my research again and, you know, see how it fits. A man is going to do that, but you have to have the right spirit. These modern women are challenging and they're saying, no, you need to figure out how to do it my way. And the man is saying, well, can't we compromise and do it together? No, you need to do it how I want you to do it. That's why you're not getting a date. That's why you're not getting asked out. It's because men already know at your age, you're playing around in terms of you saying that you're ready for a husband, but you really ready for a butler. You're really ready for a servant. And men don't have time to fight and put up with you like that.